Thanks for joining me once again for The Fool's Journey by the Third Eye of Providence. If this is the first video you are checking out of this series, just giving you a little background, we're doing a study of the tarot from the Fool to the end of the deck. And I have a couple of cards that I will be comparing along with a guide, and we're just digging a little bit deeper into each of the cards from the start to the finish of the Fool's Journey. So make sure you go back and check out those other episodes that I've done so far, featuring the Fool, the Magician, and the High Priestess. This episode is regarding card number 3 in the tarot, the Empress. This is the Robert Hansen's tarot, which is the main deck that I will be reviewing and studying. I've also brought out the Twin Tarot to show the light positive aspects and compare it side by side with the negative shadow aspects. Like I've said in the other videos, the Hansen-Roberts Tarot is a deck that can be read in reverse, and that's why I'm using it to do the study with. I am also using the Complete Book of Tarot, a comprehensive guide by Anthony Lewis. So what I will do is go into the book and read the descriptions for you guys. Then I will go over my intuitive interpretations and give some guidance regarding the symbolism that you will see throughout many iterations of the tarot with different stylized versions. There we go. So, the Empress. Let me show you the version of the Empress in the guide. As you can see, she's resting in a meadow with the waterfall behind her. She's got the symbolism of Venus there. She's got a crown, 12 stars on her head, and she's got pomegranates on her dress. It says, the Empress is the fertile goddess of the birth canal. The astrology connected to the card, the Empress, is Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. And Venus rules Taurus and Libra. So in a reading, when the Empress comes out, and this is regarding the person inquiring on the reading, they may possibly be a Venus ruled sign, which is Taurus or Libra. This card is also connected to the element of earth. So it's possible they're an earth sign as well. Now, let's see. This guide says that in the upright, the Empress symbolizes fertility, pregnancy, motherhood, sensuality, creative imagination. This card may also herald an impending marriage, the desire to have a child, or the birth of a child. This card in a reading says you may be entering a period of productivity or abundance, and this may often be in the form of offspring of either the body or the mind. It says that this card can represent being capable of great productivity as you assist the passage of your creative ideas through their birth canal. Support and nurturing are available when this card arrives in a reading. It's important to exercise proper care of the body at this time. Interesting. So, in the negative polarity or in the reversed reading, we would see this card to represent maybe failing to care for the natural resources that have been entrusted to you. It says perhaps you have been neglecting the body or squandering the abundance in life. Alternatively, this card in reverse may represent you going through a period of infertility, either literally or figuratively, in which it seems difficult to produce any kind of offspring or either the physical or mental variety. Mm. A creative idea may be stuck in its birth canal. The Empress is connected with marriage, and the reverse of this card may signify difficulty with wedding plans or a delay in starting a family. Interesting. So, the archetype associated with this card is typically Mother Nature or the Earth Goddess, the Great Mother, the Caregiver, Gaia, Mary Magdalene, Demeter, the Queen of Queens, and the Garden of Eden. In a few different versions of the tarot, we have that this card might represent fruitfulness, action and initiative, the unknown, and undertakings. In the reverse, it would mean the unraveling of involved matters, public rejoicings. It would also mean, let's see. Okay. Keywords to pay attention to with this card in the upright would be fertility, pregnancy, marriage, motherhood. It may also represent the desire to have children, material abundance, luxury, sensuality, attraction, physical comforts, childbirth, nurturing growth, feminine power, the love of nature, enjoyment of sex, a fertile imagination, productivity, bearing fruit, and protecting the environment, and enjoying the outdoors. Lots of Venus energies associated with the positive polarity here. In the reverse or the negative polarity, it would talk about overindulgence, temptations, sex without love, infertility, withholding affection, refusal to cultivate one's garden, a miscarriage, menopause, an unwanted pregnancy, delay in fulfilling a desire, deciding not to have children, and failure to care for one's offspring, or squandering natural resources. Interesting. So, that's what we have from the guide regarding the Empress, and now I will give you some insights into the symbolism here. Like I pointed out already, she has 12 stars in her crown. This is supposed to represent each sign of the zodiac. We also have, again, the symbolism of Venus here inside the heart. In the Rider-Waite, I believe the Venus symbol is located on a shield that is propped next to her chair. We also see the wand symbolism very commonly in a lot of these Empress cards. And the other more important factors would be her demeanor, her posture, and her outfit. A lot of times she will have pomegranates on her dress or her cloak. And again, these are the symbols of fertility. Now you'll see in this card, in the Twin Tarot, we have this is an abundance of natural resources, right? She's holding this rabbit next to her. This talks about fertility. Also abundance. You know, rabbits are very fruitful. They produce a lot. And I also would like to point out that there is a very serene and natural order to the things happening in this card. Now, in the negative polarity, you'll see the comparison is that she's pushing away the abundance, you know. She's not in her power. She's not holding her wand. We also see that there is no more wheat to be harvested here. And the trees have all gone into the fall in the season. Now we also see just like an overpowering waterfall in the background here, representing going against the natural rhythm, something being forced in this position. And again, pay attention to her posture. You know, this is receiving, this is pushing. And I think that's really it for the Empress for now. I'm sure there's a lot more occult symbolism happening, and I know that the Rider-Waite is a little bit different from this card, but I think we have a pretty overall generic guidance here for you guys to see the differences with the Empress. And like I said, that this, when I intuitively read for people, the Empress card to me is about a Queen of Queens. This is about somebody who is gentle and nurturing and rules and is creative and is just embracing her feminine power and her ability to bring things into the reality. So hopefully this helped you guide you through the Fool's Journey with the card number 3, the Empress. And stay tuned for the next episode. And like I said, if you haven't gone back and checked out the other ones yet, go take a look at those. Make sure you're hitting the like button if these are helping you, and any comments I get are super appreciated. And I'd love to see your guys' thoughts and let me know if there is something you think other people checking out this channel should know about these cards. Thanks so much.